Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सगगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पदे गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमग कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge, Pavitram, Uttamam. It is Susukam Kartum Avyayam. It is the everlasting knowledge which can be joyfully performed. So by Krishna's mercy, we are in the 11th chapter, being the weekend Sunday. So we are now following a different cycle. So we finished 28 slokas in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we are understanding Lord Sri Krishna's universal form, Vishwarupa, very nicely through Arjuna. So Arjuna not only asked Krishna a lot of questions, so for which Krishna gave all the answers, which we all know. All those answers we are understanding. That's what this Bhagavad Gita is. But Krishna is also now giving us the Arjuna is, in fact, Arjuna has asked questions to Krishna. Now Arjuna is also giving us the knowledge about Krishna's universal form, because only Arjuna could see his universal form, Vishwarupa. So now we are understanding from this Bhagavad Gita, these slokas. So we are understanding how Krishna's Vishwarupa, universal form, looks. So from Arjuna, basically, Arjuna is explaining everything. What he sees in Krishna's universal form, Arjuna is explaining, and we are understanding it completely. So scientifically, we know that Krishna is pervading this entire universe in his unmanifested form. People write interpretations for what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, or even people write interpretations for the Mahabharata. See, Mahabharata is the itikasha, means it happened like this. That's what is Mahabharata. So there is no need to do any interpretation. That's what we need to understand. So this is just straight, we need to understand everything the way it is given. So Bhagavad Gita is also a part of Mahabharata only. So if you know Bhagavad Gita, we know everything that we already know from Bhagavad Gita. From Krishna, Krishna said very clearly that I'm explaining you completely in total everything. If you know this, you know everything. But the problem is that they don't want to, they talk about Bhagavad Gita, they talk about Mahabharata, they talk about a lot of things, and they say that they are reading, studying Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, all such things. But they don't accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality of God. What to say about them? There's a problem. The problem is that if you don't have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be talking like that only. Especially people ask many times the questions, or they talk about Advaita, Dvaita, all such things. Anyone who is a serious student of Bhagavad Gita will not even ask, will not even talk like that. Where in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving us, teaching us that this is Advaita, this is Dvaita, all such things. If it is not in Bhagavad Gita, then why should we worry about it? What is the point in ourselves thinking about Advaita, Dvaita, and all such things? It's very important that we need to listen to Krishna. That's what is very important. There is no point in listening to anyone else. Listening to Krishna is the important thing, topmost thing. That's what we need to understand. Krishna. Period. That's it. No more questions. Listening to Krishna is very important. That's why Krishna told Arjuna that you throw away everything, just surrender unto me. That's it. Me only. Just surrender unto me only. Mam ekam. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. That's what Krishna said. So that way, if we listen to Krishna only, everything is fine. Arjuna in the battlefield, did he listen to any other philosophy or any other things from anyone? Did he ask anyone else? Krishna is saying like this, should I believe him or not? Like that, did he go and ask anyone? He simply, fully, completely, he surrendered unto Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God. Sisyasteyagam sadimam tvam prapannam. That's why he was able to receive this complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and he understood everything what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. That's what happening to all of us. Also, every day when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are just listening only to Krishna. No other questions. Sometimes in devotees or someone asks questions which are not even in Bhagavad Gita. Their questions, if it is not in Bhagavad Gita, there is no need for us to even ask those questions and understand the answers. It's not going to serve any purpose. There is no point in asking that it happened like this. This person in Mahabharata or in Srimad Bhagavatam, he did like this, and that is not correct. This is not right. That is dharma. This is not dharma. All such things are all useless discussions. What Krishna is asking us to do, that's what is very important. Nothing else. Krishna is teaching very clearly that we are the soul, which we are already studying every day in the second chapter. Being ourselves the soul, we are the soul, and struggling in this material world inside this body, that is the reality of our life. That's what happening in our life. Our past is already gone. We can think about as a child what we did, or when we grew up what we did, and all such things. But whatever we did, it's gone. And we also don't remember everything, each and everything what we did, we don't remember. It just flashes sometimes in the past, our past life. So it just comes and goes. That's it. But what we are today is very important. What we are going to be tomorrow is very, very important. So that means what we are doing now is extremely important. Are we doing everything which is good for our self, the soul, or not? That is the question. And how this question can be answered? This question can be answered by asking another question. Are we attached to the results of our activities or not? Based on that only, are we doing good, anything good for ourselves or not? That question can be answered. If we are not attached to the results of our activities, then whom are we attached? We are attached to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then the first question is answered that we are doing good, everything good for ourselves. Otherwise not. Otherwise we are destroying ourselves. If we are not ourselves attached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, if we don't have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, so simply in this material world, simply controlled by Maya and attached to the material sense objects and going after this material world, doing everything every day just after this material like sense objects attached. So that means it's not good for ourselves, it's not good for the soul. We are losing time. It's very important. In fact, today we are going to study and understand in the 11th chapter about time also. Krishna is teaching. So, Krishna is the time and we are losing time. So that means we are losing Krishna. If we miss time, if we lose time, we are losing Krishna. Krishna is always there, everywhere he is there and is waiting for us to listen to him and go to him and give up everything in this material world and simply remember him. So that time is already, it has come to us. We need to take action now. If we don't take action, then we are going to suffer in the future. There is no doubt about it. But the truth, the fact is that not everyone is so intelligent to take action. Not everyone is very gifted to be a devotee of Krishna. It all depends upon our own faith only. Whether we believe in Krishna or not, that's what is very important. Whether we believe in Bhagavad Gita or not, that's what is very important. This cannot be forced upon anyone. No one can be made a devotee of Krishna just like that, not by force. It's impossible. It has to come from within ourselves, just by understanding this Bhagavad Gita, just by properly studying this Bhagavad Gita. The way Arjuna got this knowledge, we should also get in the same spirit, in the same mood, in a very submissive attitude. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshanaga. That's what Krishna said. If Krishna said, then it is the right thing. No more questions. So Krishna said. So since we are very, very sincere in our efforts to get this knowledge, so that's why Krishna has arranged all of us to come together and receive this knowledge, get and understand this Bhagavad Gita. So these 18 chapters, 700 slokas, if we repeatedly study and understand everything, then we can do everything good for ourselves. So before the time runs out, before we get old, and we need to make use of each and every opportunity to progress in Krishna consciousness. Right now, opportunities are knocking our doors. Krishna is giving us a lot of opportunities to study Bhagavad Gita, understand Bhagavad Gita, and serve him. Everything we know very well. And once we are engaged in his service all the time, so that means we are not going to commit any more sins. First of all, whatever sins committed by us in the past has been completely taken care of. Completely it will be eradicated. That's it. Yajnasisthasinagasanto muchante sarva kilmashi. If we just offer everything to Krishna and then eat, we are already freed from all sins. Sarve pieto yajnavido yajnakshapita kalmasaga. Yajnasistamrita pujo yanti brahma sanatana. So if you understand all types of yajnas, then if you perform those yajnas as an offering unto Krishna, so that means whatever we do, it has to be an yajna. Whatever we do, it has to be offered to Krishna. So that's why Krishna is saying that Sarve Pete Yajna Vido Yajna Kshapita Kalmasha. Yajna Sista Amrita Bujo Yanti Brahma Sanatana. So then we will be able to enter Brahma Sanatanam. Yanti Brahma Sanatana means we will be able to reach the eternal supreme place. So that is Krishna's abode. That was created by Krishna, established by Krishna. Brahmanohi Pratishthagam Amirtasya Avyayasya cha Sasvatasya cha Dharmasya Sukasya Kantitasya cha. That's what it's already established by Krishna. It is the happiest place. It is a place where everything goes right. Everything is dharma there. And it's a permanent abode. Sasvatasya Dharmasya. And it is the happiest place. Sukasya Kantitasya cha. Sukasya Kantikasya cha. So we have to go to that place so that we don't have to come back to this place. If we go there once, that's it. That's what yesterday also we are studying. If we just go to Krishna's abode, then we are not going to come back here. So we have got that opportunity. In this world, we are going to detach from everyone by force. That also we studied yesterday. It's going to happen by force. Before that happens, we should be ready and we should be able to detach ourselves. If we are able to do that, then we are not going to come back here. But if we don't do that, still we will be forced to detach from everything, but we will have to again come back here. That's it. So at the time of death, either we are able to do ourselves completely forget about everything in this world and remember only Krishna, not anyone else. Or if you remember, if you focus on this material world, material sense objects, either way we are going to be losing everything in this life. But if we go to Goloka, then the gain is going to be, there is no comparison, no words to explain. So we will be able to enjoy forever permanently in Krishna's world, Goloka. So we are all aiming to go there, aiming to serve Krishna there forever. Of course, here also we will serve Krishna, there also we will serve Krishna. That's what is very important. And Krishna here also is ready to serve us, he is serving us, there also Krishna is going to serve us. So Krishna is asking us to go to him so that he can serve us more and more. He is going to take care of us very, very well. So we are not going to struggle for anything else because everything is owned by him. Everything is coming from him. And he is the source of everything. And he is the supreme personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. That's the way we need to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita. Not by some scholars. They say that they are great. They understand all Bhagavad Gita, but they don't talk about Krishna at all. And they talk about Bhagavad Gita. That is pure nonsense. Without talking about Krishna, without accepting Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead, if anyone talks about Bhagavad Gita, we should not be listening to them at all. We should not simply waste our time. This time is very precious. They may say that I am talking Bhagavad Gita, but first thing is that do they believe in Krishna as the supreme person? That's what is very important. So for us, we are very fortunate. We are in the right place and we are going through disciplic succession. We are studying this Bhagavad Gita and we have got so much of opportunities to please Krishna now. It's going to come more and more and more. We are going to grow and we are going to definitely get this knowledge fully, completely. And we are already started applying this knowledge in our life. And we are making progress in Krishna consciousness. And definitely our next life is going to be much better than this one. And definitely at some point of time, we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. So now we finished 28 verses in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, as I mentioned. So Arjuna is actually telling Krishna about what he is seeing in his universal form, in Krishna's universal form. So what we are studying in date actually. In the sloka number 26 and 27, Arjuna told Krishna that in the 11th chapter, Ami chatvam dhritarashtrasya putraga sarve sahaiva vanipala sangai bhishmo dronaga suta putrastata sau sahasmadiyerapiyoda mukyaihi Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti damstra karalani bayanakani kechit vilagna tashanantareshu sandrishyante churnitai uttamangai. Arjuna is telling Krishna that I see that all the sons of Dhritarashtra and other soldiers, Sarve Sahaiva Manipala Sankagi, Bhishma, Drona, and Sutaputra, that is Karna, and even our soldiers are also, all of them, Vaktrani the Tvaramana Vishanti, they are rushing into your mouth. So that's what Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti damstra karalani bayanakani kechit vilagna tashanantareshu. So your terrible teeth, which is very fearful teeth, so they are there. Sandrishyante churnitai uttamangaigi. So they are rushing so fast into your mouth, and some of their heads are getting crushed by your horrible, terrible teeth. So that's what Arjuna is saying, that that's what he's seeing in the universal form. So we are all getting destroyed. That we need to understand. Every one of us. As a matter of time, we are all going to get destroyed. We are means our body. That's what. Our body gets destroyed, not the soul. Even though all of them are rushing, entering so fast into Krishna's mouth, and they are getting crushed, their head is getting crushed. That doesn't mean that the soul is getting crushed. Soul is always there, but the body. That's what our body will be destroyed. So all the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also are rushing into your fearful mouths. And some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. So then we finished with the next sloka last week, the 28th sloka. Yatha nadinam bhagavo vegaga samudram eva bimukha dravanti tatha tavami naraloka vira vishamti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. How the rivers, Nadinam, so the water in the rivers are rushing very fast at the entrance into the ocean. That is Samudram Evabi Mukha Dravanti. So they are entering very fast towards the ocean. So Mukhadwaram, that's what they call it as Mukha. This is Evabi Mukha, Mukhadwaram. So that is the entrance to the ocean. So here Evabi Mukha Dravanti, they glide, they rush very fast. Tata tavami naraloka vira vishanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. Similarly, the Naraloka Vira, so they are all entering into your Visanti Vaktrani Abhivijvalanti. So that's what he is saying. They are entering very fast into your mouth, the blazing mouth. So that's what Abhivijvalanti. As the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do these great barriers enter blazing into your mouths. So now continuing the slokas for this week, in the sloka number 29, Arjuna is continuing. Again, he is giving a nice example. Yatha pradiptam jwalanam patanga vishamti nashaya samruddha vega tathaiva nashaya vishamti lokas tamapi vaktrani samruddha vega. So samruddha vega means with full speed. The patanga means the moths. So the moths actually, they rush fast into the fire. So that's what Jwalanam, fire. Pradiptam, blazing. So the blazing fire, the moths, how they are rushing very fast into the mouth in the fire. The moths, how they are rushing very fast into the fire to get destroyed. Visanti nasaya. Nasaya means destroyed, for destruction. Similarly, tathaiva nasaya visanti lokas tavapi vaktrani samudda vegaga. Similarly, all the persons in this world, all the people in this world, they are rushing very fast into your mouth to get destroyed. So that's what Arjuna is. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. So that's what is happening in this world. Every one of us are dying. Every one of us is dying. All such things. We are all getting destroyed. Everything is completely finished in our life. All such things are happening. We see every day a lot of people are dying, a lot of people are taking birth, a lot of newborns, a lot of deaths, all such things are happening. But we are not understanding still that this material world is temporary. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very highly foolish. We need to realize, we need to understand. So the time is coming. So our days are counted. So our days are numbered. So that is the fact. So then only we are in knowledge. Then in the sloka number 30, Arjuna is continuing that Leliyase grasamanaga samantar lokan samagran vadanai jvaladbihi tejo virapurya jagat samagram vashastavo graga pratapanti Vishnu. So when they are all rushing so fast into your mouth and some are just overfilling, they're coming out. So you are licking with you are licking. That's what leli is. So when we eat food, so which is somewhere near our lips, so we are trying to with our tongue, we are just getting it in, correct? So like that here Krishna is doing that leliyase. So he's licking leliyase grasamanaga samanta lokan samagran vadane jvaladbi. So with the blazing mouths, so Krishna is just licking from all directions. He's devouring from all directions. So tejobir apurya jagat samagram. So that effulgence which is covering this entire universe. So therefore tejobir apurya jagat samagram basas thavugraha pratapanti Vishnu. So that basas, those rays which are coming from the blazing mouth, so from you it is actually, it's scorching heat. So it is that's what thavugraha pratapanti Vishnu. It's very scorching. That rays which are terrible, which are scorching like that. Arjuna is saying, oh Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible scorching rays. So that's what Arjuna is seeing here. So then Arjuna is now asking questions. So up to 30 shlokas now. So for the last about 16 verses, it started at this shloka number 14, 15, so 14. So Arjuna is continuously explaining about Krishna's universal form. So we have understood very clearly about how Krishna's universal form looks like. But now Arjuna is asking another important question. Of course, all questions asked by our great Arjuna, they are excellent questions. So that's why we get so much of knowledge. Now Arjuna is asking Krishna that Akyahi me ko bhavan ugra rupo namostu te devavara prasida vijñātumiccāmi bhavam tamadyam nahi prajanāmi tava pravrittim. Akyahi me ko bhavan ugra rupo. Oh ugra rupo, oh terrible form. Ugra Rupo. Akyahi me, explain me. Ko Bhavan, who are you? Oh terrible form, please explain me. Who are you? Namosute, I offer my obeisances unto you. Deva Varaprashita. So please shower your mercy. Vijnatum ichchami bhavantam atyam. I want to know what your mission is. Nahi, what your purpose, why you have come here. Nahi prajanami tava pravritam. Because I don't know what your mission is. That's what I want to know why you came here, because I don't know what your mission is. So that's what Arjuna is asking Krishna. What a very important question, actually. Very, very important question. After seeing the universal form with the divine eyes given by Krishna, Arjuna is asking such important question. Oh Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. That's what Vijnatam ichchami bhavantam adyam nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. So then Krishna is started answering. So we'll finish with the next sloka. So Krishna in this sloka number 32, Shri Bhagavan Vacha Kalosmi Lokakshaya Krit Pravriddho Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravrittaha Rithe Pitvam Nabhavishyanti Sarve Yevastitaga Pratyanikeshu Yoda. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, I am the great destroyer of these worlds. Lokakshaya Krit Pravritto. Lokan Samahattum Iha Pravrittaha. I come here to destroy. Rithe Pitvam Nabhavishyanti Sarve. Pratyevastitaga Pratyanikeshu Yodaga. Except you. So everyone in both the armies will be destroyed. I've come here to destroy them. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Krishna is telling Arjuna that the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, time I am the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people with the exception of you. Srila Prabhupada has put the Pandavas, of course they refer to Pandavas. All the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. So that's why Arjuna could see that from both armies everybody is rushing so fast into Krishna's mouth. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have understood up to 32 slokas. We know that Krishna is the time, and we are all going to get destroyed. Our bodies are going to get destroyed. There is no doubt about it. So we should not be foolishly thinking that this world is going to be permanent. This life in this world is going to be permanent. And we should not be simply worried about all useless things in this world. Everything is temporary. Everything is miserable. We should be simply focusing our mind only on Krishna, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Then we are going to achieve very big. We are going to achieve Krishna himself. If Krishna is there with us, then why we need to worry about anything else? So now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Focus our mind on the supreme transcendental sound vibration. So that way we will go to Krishna. There is no doubt about it. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnana Jana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Mir Prabhu couldn't join it. Hare Krishna, if any devotees have any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Otherwise, I will unmute devotees. Hare Krishna. Maybe let me unmute. Venkata Nagarjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Happy Sri Ramanami Guruji. Happy
yes,
Sri
Prabhu, same to you, Prabhu. Very happy Krishna conscious Ramanavami. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. And happy Sri Ramanami to all my dear devotees also, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
With your blessings, Guruji.
We will pray to Krishna. Krishna's mercy will celebrate. Yes, Prabhu. Very nicely. I caught your message, Prabhu. I will send it to our group. Everyone the flyer today, Prabhu. After this.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guru. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Dhanyawad, Guruji, for today's class. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Kandola Tirupati Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Today's class, I am very happy to hear. I am following the YouTube link, which I didn't attend the classes. I am very happy. See you again, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Sunil Shivas Prabhu. Subir Mishra Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Kuldeep Prabhu, Kuldeep Buju Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnu Vardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hello.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Dandavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. Dandavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Class Guruji, thank you very much. I don't have any question today. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Happy Ram Navami to everybody, to you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. S.K. Garg Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guruji. And
Thank you.
Happy Navami to you and all the devotees. Thank you very much. We are celebrating today Ram Navami. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Happy Krishna conscious Ram Navami. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji asked a question. Explain second chapter, 16th slokam. So, Krishna is in the second chapter we are studying. In this second chapter, Krishna is teaching us that we are not the body, we are the soul, and Krishna is explaining everything. So in the 16th sloka, what Krishna is teaching us that Nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sataga ubayorapi drishtvom Tvanayos tattvadarshibhigi. That's what Krishna is teaching. Na asattaga vidyate bhavo. So asattaga means the one which is not there. That's what asattaga. So that is asattaga vidyate na bhavo. Na bhava means it is not permanent. Asattaga vidyate na bhavo. Na abhavo vidyate sataga. So the sataka means one which is there. So asataka means which is not there. The sataka means which is eternal. So which is permanent. So basically permanent. So non-existent means which is temporary. So that's what. So the body which is temporary is always changing, and the soul which is permanent never changes. That's it. The simple explanation is the body which is temporary always changes, whereas the soul which is permanent never changes. So ubayorapi drishtvantas tvanayos tattvadarshi. So tattvadarshi means the seers of the truth. Ubayor means both. Drishtvantaga means they have seen through that. They have concluded. So they have concluded. So basically they have observed. Basically drishtva antaga means concluded. Anta means end, conclusion. So by seeing the both, so the seers of the truth, by observing the both, basically observing the both, they have concluded that the one which is temporary is always changing, the one which is permanent never changes. So that's what is the explanation. Hare Krishna, Chitrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
So here the body and soul is being what you explained today, but can that also be meant for our things in life, that what we are seeing around us is all actually unreal and temporary? Can we not also draw parallels
Yes,
to that?
everything made up of matter. So it includes the body, it includes everything. Whatever we see in this material world, whatever we see with our eyes, they are all temporary only. Because our eyes itself is they are made up of matter only. So whatever we see with our eyes, they are temporary only.
And real is Krishna. That is all. Simple. Correct?
Yes.
Real is Krishna. And other thing, whatever we are seeing around us, all our temptations, all our attractions, they're all unreal and will vanish one day.
That's all. Everything will be gone.
That is one thing. And today's lesson was so good, Guruji. It's really got both my daughter and my hair standing on its head today. Excellent lesson.
Very nice, Mataji.
Very nice lesson. And it is so final, that even if it's so final and so decisive that yes, this is the end. Finished. So you don't have to worry.
He's also there, Mataji. She's there.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. How are
Happy
you?
Krishna conscious Ram Navami. Actually, I get to
Same.
attend only Sunday classes nowadays.
I know, that's what I was asking about you, because Mataji just mentioned that you are also listening. So I know we didn't talk for a long time.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Today's class is really amazing. And I'm following everything as much as possible. 11th chapter though is like really fantastic.
Yes, it's all very nice. So how are your studies going? I know you just started this year, correct? In the beginning.
Yeah, just 2 months. It's been good. It's a little hectic, busy, but otherwise it's good.
Yeah. It is very nice. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I think I have your number. I wanted to ask you some questions. Maybe I will send message.
Okay, Guruji. I'm on the group also. So
you are on the group. Yes, I will just, it's related to Bhagavad Gita classes only, but I have some ideas. Maybe I will check with you. I will
yes, definitely, Guruji. No
problem. Yeah, we will. It's all Krishna's mercy. We can plan more. Hare Krishna. I will contact. So all the best. So this how long? This is 3 years course, correct?
3 years, yes. 3 years MD degree, yes.
Yeah, Krishna is there. Krishna's mercy. You are doing for Krishna only, and he will take care of everything.
Yeah. Yes, so hopefully, Guruji. Thank you. No, definitely, yes. Thank you.
And Guruji, one more thing is that I'm surprised my son had come. Even he has gone back with Krishna's. We went to Vrindavan, picked up a beautiful Krishna, small little thing, and he has also carried it with him to Visakhapatnam. So every morning. So I'm so glad that my family is actually getting inclined now.
That's the importance of mother being a devotee of Krishna is very, very important, mother, in your family. Like you are able to, generally it's very nice. It's Krishna's mercy, mother.
Yes, Guruji and yours. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, mother. Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Ganesh Udupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Happy Ramanavami.
Happy Ramanavami, Prabhu. Krishna conscious Ramanavami.
Nice class, Prabhuji. No questions, Prabhuji, today. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Namaste, Guruji. Sri Ramanavami Sabhakankshalu, all of our devotees, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji.
Happy Krishna conscious Ramanavami. Hare Krishna. Namaste. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you for the wonderful class.
Yes, Prabhu.
I'm getting better day by day, but I have to isolate, so I am in isolation now. So
So
Hopefully.
what happened, Prabhu? You got why you got COVID, Prabhu?
Yeah, so I did the PCR test and it came positive. My throat was bad for like 4-5 days, and I was like,
Yeah, you were telling, yes, Prabhu.
yeah, but it was everything else was fine. I was a little weak, but then I said, okay, might as well get a test done. And then when I did that today morning, they said it's positive. So I'm trying to trace back. I'm probably towards the end of it because it's almost 8-9 days since the symptoms started.
Yeah.
And so I'm probably towards the end of it.
But you took all the vaccines, correct, Prabhu?
Yeah, I've taken all the vaccinations, including one booster I've taken.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's no problem. I went biking also today outside because that's what I can do. I cannot meet anybody, so I can go out still. So I did that, and I went to the temple, but I was only outside. I didn't go in again, parking lot only, and then I came back.
You are recovering. You recovered it, Krishna's mercy.
Yeah, so health-wise, I'm fine. I've checked, everything is fine. No fever didn't happen even day one, or in the whole week I had no fever.
That's
just throat was slightly bad, but it's okay now. Slightly getting better, maybe slower than I thought it should, but it is getting better.
It will be fine from Krishna's mercy.
Thank you, Guruji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Sunil Shivas, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Yeah. And hope Dipesh Prabhu also gets well pretty soon. Yes. He's already on his feet and going about. So with Krishna's mercy, he'll be fine soon. All going good, Guruji. We were very happy to do the flyer distribution yesterday.
Yes,
as we discussed. And hopefully we will be able to join more devotees to the class soon. So
Krishna will make that happen, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. So thank you. And I think if each one of us is able to bring a few devotees also, it will be great. Everyone in our class.
Yes.
If they are able to, pass it on to their own friends and other groups and able to bring in, it will be great.
That is correct. I will be sending that flyer as we discussed, Mataji. Maybe then they can.
And it's very nice to be a part of this close-knit group where everybody knows each other. Even if we have not met, we know each other. It's like family. So
that is correct. That's correct.
It's very nice, Guruji, to be in the group.
Because daily we are meeting, even among the family members also.
Quite true, Guruji. Yeah.
Yes, we spend good time every day, Krishna's mercy, together. Only thing online, but still it's very nice, yes, Mother. Because we are spending time with our family, main our Father Krishna, so Supreme Lord. So that's the main thing. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And happy Ram Navami to everyone. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Happy Ram Navami. Hare Krishna. Suresh Tabi Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today's verse was very clear.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
And I do not have any specific question, but then like the scene seems to be very horrific, the people going in and then like everybody is getting slain and then getting into that. It would be really horrific for Arjuna to see that.
That is correct, Prabhu. That is correct.
No question, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
So today is a Ravanavami. So we saw all the devotees really were chanting Maha Mantra. Rama and Krishna both are same. Really we are lucky to have this class, the Ramanavami. Really in my house also, in front of my house. Yesterday I was telling another play. So today the play was Ramayana. Fortunately, the whole night I could not sleep because of sound. Okay, after all, I was sometime. So really, the Ram, and really we are very proud, Ram and Krishna, and both the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So without Ram, even this Ram has so power that Balmiki also was first, I think he was a, what is his name? He was just like a Dakat or robber.
Yes.
Ratnakar. That is in our myth or legend said Ratnakar, how he is converted to Balmiki because of chanting of Mahamantra Rama. He could not able to utter the Ram. So Ram has the power, and Krishna, Ram, both. So Ram is Krishna. So really, we are very lucky to have this class, and really, we should. Today is a day. We should very much all the devotees, and we should try to as much we can.
Yes.
To devote to spread the message of Gita, and how I've seen ISKCON devotees also almost all cities sincerely and very dedicated, selflessly distributing the books and among the all the people without any hesitations. Great service. What Prabhupada has not done. It's a really in comparison. We are not doing a single drop also. What they have done.
Yes.
I have seen the devotees also so sincere. Wherever I go all over world. So I see the devotees of ISKCON selfless, so much dedication I have never seen anywhere. So Prabhupada has united us. We are lucky because of Prabhupada we are attending the class. At this stage, I could see the volumes of books, Srimad Bhagavatam, and all books about to retain our humanity or how to sincere efforts. He could realize the importance of Krishna. What he has not done, Prabhupada. Even Chaitanya, this because of without bhakti, without Maha Mantra, we cannot attain knowledge. First is bhakti. Devotion is required. Bhava is required. When we are totally surrender and totally dedicated, tanmaya, totally emotional, feeling can be generated through chanting Maha Mantra or the bhakti. Even Narada Bhakti Sutra. All are having the bhakti. First, we have to go for bhakti marga. Thereafter, other things come out. Automatically will come. So that ahankara, everything will vanish if you are totally chanting Maha Mantra. And really, when you surrender to Lord Krishna, the bhakti. So you can have more ideas, and you should try struggle hard. Last 50 years, we have wasted our life. Almost all. We have to no excuse for us. Is when you come to this world, it was our prime duty. I feel guilty and repentant. I have wasted my life unnecessarily. As I have now realized, because of Guruji, your blessings, I am in the class. I should not waste a single moment without thinking of other thing, only Lord Krishna and Gita. And because I have wasted, I cannot retain, I cannot recover that loss what I have done. I cannot compensate at any cost. I have already wasted. Now I realized. So it is a time for us, high time for us. Single moment should not be wasted for other things. As much we should dedicate to Lord Krishna and Prabhupada. And all books he has written, all my devotees I request. So if you are sincere in this, you try to visit ISKCON temple and all the books what he has written, Prabhupada. The glory of Prabhupada, the glory of Lord Krishna. We should feel proud. We are in the class. So we should not waste, we should not miss the opportunity. This is golden opportunity for us. Guruji also without any difficulties and doing PhD, everything, studies. The another part and Lord Krishna is the other part. He made the balance. That is a great thing. So the material, immaterial, the spirit, the body, the material subject, the engineering subject, the material with immaterial. It's a not easy task. He could maintain the balance that. I am very surprised. And as an engineering student, particularly, what you have not done? You are a great example before us. You are a great ideal before us. You set example before us. So we should not waste our time without other thinking, other thoughts, and realize Lord Krishna, the importance of Krishna, and we should try to our best to make our home total Lord Krishna, so that any person visit our house, he will be changed. Particularly our devotees are concerned. What devotees are present here today. So you make our such a way, not comparing with other houses. We have to make the room like a such a way, when then anybody visits our house, he will be totally changed, will be transformed. So we should invite people to come. So automatically they will be, when they touch our feet at the house, automatically they will be changed. I feel. So we have to make the house such a manner. All Lord Krishna and Prabhupada books and our lifestyle, thought, if you are totally changed, and our behavior and everything, when you are in the class means Gita will make us everything to be different. Our ideologies, thoughts, feelings are totally different. Automatically it can arrest the attention of everybody around us. If you are totally, truly dedicated to Lord Krishna and Gita and Guruji's versions, whatever daily he is injecting in your mind, imbibing in your mind, inculcating your mind the transcendental knowledge. If you are this knowledge, nowhere we are loser, always we are winner. We can win the heart of anybody. I have seen the devotees of ISKCON. Whenever I am very emotional, I get very emotional when I see any bhaktas of Srila Prabhupada. I have seen foreigners, and even in the Puri or anywhere I go, I am surprised what not they are doing. Whole day and night selfless service. They don't bother about whether the people even they may take the book or not. That doesn't matter. How they spread the message of Gita, how they have selfless service. When I see, I'm surprised. I cannot. One of my friends was taking me away. No, please get out. I took the photos of all the foreigners near the Lord Jagannath temple, and immediately they are so. Even I've seen the devotion in car festivals. I've seen card festival. I've seen the ISKCON organized the Kirtan Mandal, Kirtan, and such a way I have never seen such kind of emotional devotion, and I have even me joined with them and so went for the. They're so much dedicated. They forget about the whole day and night also. So I have never expected. I am totally very. When I see the ISKCON devotees, I am getting a different corner. Right? It is a different thing, different pleasure, spiritual pleasure. Nowhere I can derive that. When I am in the company of the ISKCON temple or ISKCON devotees, I am totally, when I feel that I am in different world. In the transcend, the Hariloko, the Goloko, I feel when any bhaktas I see, I get emotional wherever I see. So thank you Guruji, Pranam Guruji, Satata Naman. Because of your class, we are enjoying, and I will try my best. I offer my obeisance unto your feet, lotus feet. So Satata Naman, Pranam, Pranam.
Pranam, Hare Krishna. Panniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So today's class was really very interesting, because again, after a week we are hearing 11th chapter.
Yes.
And specifically the Vishwarupa.
Yes.
So Vishwarupa is really a wonder thing which we cannot imagine, as I said last time also. Today also same thing I felt when I heard from you that all the, except Arjuna, all others are going inside the mouth of the this thing. When I heard that, really, it was one side it is the very sorrowful thing. Another side, because we are all human being, death means we always upright. That is the problem. Only with Bhagavad Gita we have to get the strength of not to afraid of death. Because we are going to die anyway. That is the fact which Bhagavad Gita teaches us, which I understood now 100% from your guidance. And that way I felt it is very useful. And secondly, what I felt is we have distributed around 400 to 500 flyers yesterday. And that means more or less we have, at least we could say that Bhagavad Gita you can read to 400 to 500 people.
Yes,
at least.
yes, that's correct.
That whatever time we use, many times we say Krishna, Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. That way we are, yes, that way we are benefited what I felt.
Exactly.
That is the second thing which I wanted to share with you. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Very
No other
nice. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Really wonderful class. Beautiful listening from you. Again, Lord Krishna's Vishwarupa.
Yes, Prabhu.
And you are reminding again and again us that we should concentrate only on Bhagavad Gita, the voice of the song of Lord Krishna.
Yes.
We should not get distracted from other things, other worldly things. And that is wonderful listening from you. And today is a special day. We are seeing the terrible form of Lord Krishna,
Yes,
in which the whole Srishti is rushing very fast in his mouth. And on the same day, the Lord incarnate himself, a very innocent child in the birth of Ajaram. Is to, and this way I think the Lord is telling us what the word is. Let us make it better for human beings and always devote for Lord Krishna. Again and again, you are emphasizing that we should think only about Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Yes.
That is a beautiful way of teaching us. In this way, our fear is diminishing.
Yes.
Though we are seeing, we are ourselves seeing the rushing towards the mouth very fast, but that fear is going away by remembering him, by chanting Hare Krishna and Hare Ram.
Yes.
That is a wonderful class. We are daily learning from you and we are progressing. Thank you, Guruji, for all this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shashreka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for a wonderful class,
yes,
as usual. And I think this is like this fearsome appearance of the Lord is, I mean, I'm awestruck by it more than being afraid. I think it is because it also tells us how limited our imagination is. That we are not even able to imagine that form. We are not even able to think of, I always think of, what his capabilities are. And then we can't, our mind is so small, so limited that you can't even imagine that. Then you realize you're not even a speck, in this entire plan, in this entire, this thing. So, but for him, you are nothing. So I think that realization is so important, that everything is from him. The importance of the verse where he says, everything comes from me. I am the source of all energy. That actually strikes to you, that actually, the reality of it comes through when you look at his Vishwarupa, when you see, and that, everyone is bound to, everybody is bound to go through this process of what we call as death. Everything material is so transient that it will meet an end. It's just the soul which is eternal, is permanent. So that, I think, all these things put together, so many concepts that he has explained through the Bhagavad Gita become clearer with just this one Vishwarupa. Actually, just looking at this one Rupa and this one explanation of Arjuna saying, this is the way he appears. That's, I think it's so. I mean, I can imagine what I can only imagine what Arjuna would, is so afraid of as he. But for us, it is absolutely. I'm awestruck by the whole this thing, and it is so such a deep knowledge, Guruji, and it is impossible to understand with this clarity, but for your guidance. Because you are able to, you're explaining, you're taking the trouble and the effort and the time to explain everything to us again and again and again. We are able to understand at least some part of it. I'm not saying that we have understood everything. I think it's a long way to go. So much of unexplored territory in this Bhagavad Gita. Each time we read it, each time we go through one shloka, there is so much more to learn. So, but we are very blessed. We are very fortunate that we are on this journey. And I'm extremely indebted to you for this. This is beautiful, and there's no other way of explaining it. This is a lovely journey. I'm so happy that I'm on this spiritual journey, and I'm on this journey, which is actually, even to call it spiritual would not be right. This is the actual journey that we are all supposed to undertake in our life. This is the real journey, and so this is actually the journey where I'm also enjoying the journey without constantly looking at the destination. I'm not looking at the goal all the time. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the experience. I'm enjoying the transformation that is happening within me. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Like when you travel to some destination, we enjoy the travel, correct? Like that, we are traveling to Goloka, enjoying our travel to Goloka. Yes.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely mesmerizing, Guruji. Krishna is absolutely mesmerizing. Yeah, he's just, there's no other way of describing it. I'd just like to wish Dipesh Prabhu a very quick and speedy recovery, though he's almost recovered. But yeah, back to absolutely testing RT-PCR negative. I hope he tests RT-PCR negative soon, and I hope he gets well soon.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for your wishes. Appreciate it.
Always.
It's not been too bad. Luckily, I was vaccinated and had one booster. I was lining up my second booster for next week, but I think I'll have to wait for some time.
Yeah, but so happy to hear that you are, that even though you tested positive, you don't have all those symptoms, or that you've outlived all of that, outgrown all of that, if I may say. Yeah, but that's very nice. It's great to hear that you're recovering.
Yeah,
great. Yeah,
Krishna's mercy. Krishna, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Krishna's mercy.
Yeah, Krishna's mercy. He's given us the, great. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, all the best. All the best. Yeah.
Thank you very
much. Yeah, Guruji, thank you so much. And like I explained, of course, because of this commitment, personal commitment, I could not join the Bangalore team, but I feel I missed it. I feel I
No
missed it. Yeah, I wish I
Again,
don't want to miss
plan
this
again.
opportunity again, but I would like to be part of it, and I'd like to be,
Yes.
involved actively in spreading the message of Bhagavad Gita, and also in making more and more
It will
devotees, and
happen,
in
Mataji.
enabling, because that is Krishna's, that is what he has asked us to do, and that is what we must do always.
will
But
happen.
what I
It's
thought
not-
was that we will also spread the, this is of course the physical part, but we'll also do the digital, the flyer part.
Yes,
We'll also
yes, Mataji.
distribute to as many people as we know. We'll send it
Yeah.
across to people, and then
The
let's see
social
what comes
media
out of it.
advertising, all such things we will make. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, Guruji. We'll try our best, because that is finally, that is the, to me, other than implementing Bhagavad Gita, that seems to be the most important task. That is the
Yes.
most important duty.
Yeah.
That is the most important. I mean, I also consider that I'm very privileged, and that Krishna has chosen us to do this job. So it's a
Yes.
pleasure. It's a privilege also. It's a joy, because we're doing it for him. And to be able to serve him in this way, nothing is better than that. That is what I would like to. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, first of all, Krishna conscious Ram Navami, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna
To
conscious.
everyone, it's Lord Sri Rama's appearance day. It appears that Sri Rama appeared in the midday, and whereas Sri Krishna appeared in
midnight. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. So we are all having so many celebrations here at our place as well. So that's wonderful. And this today's shloka, Prabhuji, that is also great. And a couple of questions on that one, Prabhuji. So, so this Vega is coming in many of the shlokas, which is speed kind of thing. So does it mean anything other than that the time is going fast, Prabhuji?
No, it's only the speed. Like, yeah, she said that other slokas also, it comes. So here, Ambu Vega means water is rushing very fast. Kama Krodod Bhavam Vegam means the urge. The Vegam means the urge or the speed. So yeah, mainly that speed only, my Prabhu. That's the Vegam. So that's what we use. Even Vegam. Vega is in normal, in Tamil and Vegam. For the speed we use Vegam only. Yes, I think
Yes,
I believe
Prabhuji.
other languages also they use the same. Yes.
Okay, Prabhuji, that's good. Thank you, Prabhuji. And then the second question is that Arjuna could see the Vishwarupa because he got the transcendental eyes by Krishna's mercy. So, is there any mention anywhere that Arjuna also saw souls, because we cannot see soul because we don't have transcendental eyes. So, but
Vishwarupa Darshan, he was not mentioning that at all.
Okay.
He was seeing. That's a good question, very good question what you are asking, because he has got a divine eyes with which he can see or not. But it was not, there is no mention. He was telling only everybody rushing, and he was able to see all the material things in a universal form very well, but not the soul. Because it's not mentioned there, so we can take that.
Yes, Prabhuji. No problem, Prabhuji. I just wanted to check. So because he got transcendental eyes, so he could have seen many other things that we cannot see, right? So that's good, Prabhuji. Then our Bangalore team, yeah, they are doing very nice, Prabhuji. It's 300, 400 flyers just in one day gone. Distributed. That's what you meant. Congratulations to the team. And then as Mataji mentioned that this is the journey. That's also wonderful because we just, so this Ram Navami also associated with Ramayana, and Ramayana means that the journey of Rama. And so it's all culminating to the same point, Prabhuji. And thanks for your constant effort in keeping us in Krishna consciousness and bringing out the detailed intricacies between the shlokas and the meanings and their implementation, Prabhuji. Greatly appreciated your efforts, Prabhuji, and always indebted, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna to everyone.
Shashikopat Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, once again for the wonderful class and the insights and from the discussions that we got here, mainly by Satyendra Prabhu, Palniappan Prabhu, and Shashi Rekha Mataji was really wonderful. And I also agree to Sumati Mataji's words that we should all contribute in whatever possible ways to spread the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, that is the most important task that we have at hand now. So, thank you so much, Guruji, for helping us stay in Krishna consciousness every single day. And Hare Krishna and happy Krishna conscious Ram Navami to everyone. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for increasing our oxygen level daily.
Yes,
Thank you. But truly, without you, we couldn't have achieved this. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Every sloga is very, don't know what to say, but still, Vishwarupa is really amazing. The way you explain, the way you tell the slokas.
Yes, Mother.
Very much touched into the class, Guruji.
Exactly, Mother. It's Krishna's mercy. We are able to understand as if we ourselves are seeing. Yes, Mother.
Everything because of Lord Krishna, nothing more than that. He is making us to listen. He is making us to do. He is making us everything to do. That's all. He has linked. He has linked you with us. That's it. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank Krishna's mercy. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for taking us in the right path. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hello, Namaste Guruji.
Namaste Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Happy Ram Navami Day.
Same Mataji. Very happy Krishna conscious Ram Navami to you.
Yes, and happy birthday to Ram Prabhu and wishing a quick recovery for Radha Prabhuji.
Yes,
Thank
Prabhu.
you for the class. It's really nice. So Guruji, I was reading about Ram Navami and it says that Ram was born to Dashrath and Kaushalya. So Dashrath means 10 chariots.
Dasarada. Yeah, maybe. Yes.
So this includes the 5 sense organs and 5 organs of action. So Ayodhya also means where there is no war. So our mind is like Ayodhya, where there's no conflict, then we are with Krishna all the time.
That's very nice. Yes, Mother. Yeah. And we are with Krishna. Yes, Mother.
And also that our soul is actually Ram and our mind is Sita. And it is our mind which is stolen away all the time by our own ego, which is Ravan.
Ravana. Okay.
Yes. So when this mind is stolen away by Ravan, the ego, then the soul gets restless. That is Ram, our soul.
Yes,
but this soul cannot reach the mind on its own. So this part cannot reach the mind on its own. How is that, Guruji? So it has to take the help of Krishna.
That's correct. Help of focusing our mind on Krishna. That's correct. Then only we can control our mind.
Yes.
So that means the mind is actually is with us, we have to focus on Krishna. That is the thing.
Yes.
If we focus on
So with
Krishna,
the help
then
of
it won't be stolen away. That is the main thing. Our mind won't be stolen if you can focus.
yes, yes. And with the help of this, you call it life force or prana or whatever, the mind gets reunited with the soul. At present, our soul and mind are separate, restless. And then only the ego vanishes, Ravan. That's what I just wanted to share about Ram Navami.
Yes, very nice comparison, Mati. Very nice analogy.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Did you read?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I couldn't talk to you in the morning because of my internet problem, Guruji.
No problem. Yeah, I know it got dropped.
That's an opportunity, Guruji. Actually, during the process of distributing the flyers, I realized what kind of transformation has occurred within me. Some people used to, on our face, they used to say, "I don't want." Some people they used to run away looking at us. They'll give you some.
Asifia.
Yeah. Some people
even they come to temple, but they just run away. Yes,
some people will voluntarily come and collect it. Some people will sit with us and ask further questions. There are varieties of people. Earlier, if my mind was, if the people are running away, something like that, I used to, my thoughts, so many thoughts used to come and analyze what they are doing, why they are doing like that. Yesterday, absolutely, they receive also, if they are positively receiving or running away, nothing came to my mind, Guruji. I was simply doing. So that was somehow it is my internal transformation. That's what I felt in the process of distributing. And also we were telling to draw their attention, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita. So how many times we have told, we do not know.
That's what Palliyapan Prabhu also mentioned, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, like that. Yes.
It was more than 1,000 people have come over there in the morning. People run away, they are their own duties, but to draw their attention, no, when in a bulk people are going out. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita, some people used to look at us, some people used to run away. It is a real transformation, Guruji. It's a real transformation. Then we were also worried how many people, we 400, we distributed, some 5 people will join, something like that. According to your calculation, we were calculating.
Yeah, you are already calculating. Yes.
Yeah. So nice, Guruji. So nice. There were, I also met my ISKCON Bhagavad Gita classmates also there. They also told, we are already attending ISKCON Mangalore. Then they told Guru, who's their Guruji. Then I told, I also attended. I like that. I also met them. Online, I never seen them, but I also met them in person. That was the thing, Guruji. It is very nice, very nice opportunity. So even though I was feeling this thing, the evening I went, but I went late. By that time, Ravichandran Prabhuji has left, but then I went to it. So it's like one family, Guruji. It's like on Gita class family. That's very nice feeling, Guruji. Then today's Vishwarupam, Guruji, I was relating to, yesterday I was listening to Yuddha Kanda of Ramayana, where they were explaining how powerful he is, Ravana, three world he has conquered, how powerful he is, how Maya way he was attacking Rama when they're facing each other. Then glorifying the Ravana so much, Guruji, Yuddha Kanda. Then ultimately one stroke of Rama, it's all this glorification is nothing.
That's correct.
That also I was relating to Vishwarupan. So in front of God, nothing. However they have attained, whatever 3 world or entire this thing, but in front of God, nothing like that. How powerful he was with one stroke only, with Rama Bana, he just hit his this thing. So that way, Vishwarupam and Yuddha Kanda are somewhat
tell us how magnificent this thing. Even though we cannot imagine the Vishwarupam, but in Yuddha Kanda we can imagine how powerful the God is. I felt like that, Guruji. Today's class at Yuddha Kanda of Ramayanam. Yesterday I was listening to the YouTube, Guruji. That way I felt very nice, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. I was thinking when this internet was going off and on when Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu was talking. Then I was thinking he's such a learned person, he's such a good professor, but he thinks this is also his classroom. I was thinking he should not, because I beg pardon, I'm a small person in front of him. But if he restricts our class experience with him, that would be very nice. And limiting the time, that would be nice, Guruji, because that's what I felt. Because Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu should not mistake me, pardon me if I am such a small person telling something, Guruji, because I thought so many days it was like
normally at the end only I am good to, sometimes on Sunday he will reach the end.
Such a learned person, Guruji. He has so much things to do. So today I thought it's the last actually. Then there were so many people I saw. Then I thought of sharing my experience with him. He is such a learned person. He should pardon me if I am hurting me or whatever it is. I'm such a small person. That's what I wanted to tell Guruji. Sometimes some feedback, frank feedback is required, Guruji. Everybody cannot be so diplomatic in life. That's what I felt, Guruji. I'm not diplomatic, Guruji. I'm very straight. I'll tell everything very transparent. I thought, Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, please pardon me. If we restrict our class experience, that would be great help to us, because whatever we are discussing, even though some people are taking more time, it is restricted to class thing only. That's what I felt. If I missed any, I really pardon me, Manoranjan Sahu. Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Please bless us to do more Krishna Seva, and let Krishna shower his mercy on us to do his Seva, Guruji. That's what our prayer is, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for showering this Krishna's mercy on us every day. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna. Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Being a Ramanavami, usually it is a double joy for me, Guruji. Ramanavami and my birthday coincides. Yes. And today the joy is multiplied in many factors, Guruji. Usually I was enjoying a double joy, and after this of my first Krishna consciousness Ramanavami, Guruji. Yes. And I don't have words to explain, Guruji. I'm really shocked that the joy takes me in all dimensions, Guruji. Really, yes. Krishna consciousness Ramanavami is very unique, Guruji, because I am able to see Krishna everywhere. I am going to send a WhatsApp message what has happened to me in a sequence, because I've been telling you I'm seeing Krishna, right? It's all words. Yes. But yes. Today it was the incidents I want to prove, Guruji, whatever happening to me. And first to thank you. You said listen to Krishna. That's a message today, Guruji. You started in that. Just listen to Krishna, period.
That is correct. That's what
you I underlined that. That's it. Listen to Krishna, period. That's it. Nothing. Then and yesterday I went to my usual Ranganatha service there, Guruji. That priest is from Srirangam near. There is a place called Jiyapram, Kodiyalam. There's a Krishna temple. Their ancestors are there. He was in Srirangam, and he was telling Ramanama is the simplest thing you can do, because you have remedy for everything. COVID and all, our Prabhu said he has tested positive and all, there are remedies. But when our manas is affected, like Brinda Jeshi Mahaji said, the manas, once it is affected, the only way is Ramanama. See, you can't get any pills, or you can't go. So when the manas is hit, the only way to recover back is Ramanama. That I'm the victim, Guruji. I was a solid example for that. When my father passed away, I couldn't come out of it. I started writing 40 Ramanama, Sri Rama Jayam in one page. Then I slowly increased up to 2000, Guruji. In single page, I was managed to write 2000. That's the way I was able to recover. We must focus on Ramanama, Guruji. That really helps us, Guruji. And your message is also fantastic, Guruji, today. That the real transformation I can see from our Chandrakanta Mataji. Excellent, Guruji. The way she put the things, and also the way we, when we have to see in such a way, we are doing service to Lord Krishna. When people run away, those are extra baggages, Guruji. They were supposed to run away. That's Lord Krishna's play. Otherwise, we have to carry the burden. So when people are shunning away from us, we are very thankful to Krishna, because he is just taking the extra baggages from out, Guruji. Our travel will be very easy, and in the name of Krishna consciousness, in the way of Krishna service, and these are all blessings, Guruji. Let them let them all go away. That's what I did, Guruji. My Facebook, I deleted those who are not following Krishna, Guruji. I completely removed, and I don't respond to anybody other than who is a Krishna devotee, Guruji. So this is something, Guruji. And you're talking about the Vishwarupa, Guruji, and other thing. There is also a Nava Kuncharam, Guruji. Have you heard about it? That is Krishna appeared to, Lord Krishna appeared to Arjun when he was in meditative stage, Guruji. In Puri Jagannatha temple, on the wall, you can see that Nava Kunjaram. That has a unique head, is like a rooster, and tiger leg, all, Guruji. That is also considered very auspicious. I can send that image to you, Guruji. Yesterday, my father's guru sent to me. Yesterday night, while he was wishing my birthday, I got that picture, Guruji. I will forward to you. All well, Guruji. Everything goes well, and Lord Krishna is helping me in every aspect. This morning, my son's routine, he visited nearby Murugan temple. I've started earlier than him, but I realized I have to lit a lamp here. So I told him it may take some time, but he couldn't wait. So he's an army guy. So he said, oh, I said, okay, you proceed. Then I can take a cab and come. So he left, Guruji. 15 minutes earlier, he left. Then I put my tilak, all the 12 tilak on my body. Then I did Krishna prayer. I start about 15-20 minutes there. I booked a cab. The person who came, the driver who came to pick me up, is also called Gopal, Guruji. Gopal Krishnan, his name. I immediately did a screenshot. I went and met him. I told him, my son left me, he didn't pick up, so I booked a cab. You are a Gopal Krishnan. Gopal Krishnan drove me to Muruga temple, Guruji. So many wonderful things, Guruji. Then I came down. Then today the restrictions are taken out in Singapore, Guruji. We can visit temple and all. There is a Chinese temple. They also worship Hanuman. They call him Su Wun Kong, a Chi Tian Tasan. The Lord Hanuman statue is there. I'm going to send the picture. That's a Chinese pray to Lord Hanuman, Guruji. So that is my routine prayer. I used to visit them. Today I went, after that restriction and all, without mask. I prayed to him, sat there. I left some chiku fruit as an offering to him, and some amla also. I left it over to him for the Lord Hanuman, Guruji. So then I started hearing a lesson from the temple. Around 10:30 I was sitting. When you said period, Lord Krishna, listen to Lord Krishna and period, I was at the temple. And then I moved up. I saw my neighbor who was about 90 years old. His daughter supposed to pick him up. He came. I waited for the daughter, didn't turn up. So he listened the chanting. I did a chanting along with him. The Chinese, I say they call sampayang. Sampayang means, oh, you're doing sampayang every day. I said, yes, every day this prayer. Then again took him back to his home because daughter never turned up. So I said, you stay at home because the maid is on leave. Today being a Sunday, he's alone. This maid took leave. I told him he's alone. I told him you stay there. So all Krishna service, Guruji. Everything, your lesson was there. Parallelly, he was listening. The whole world is listening, Guruji. That's something I can tell, Guruji. Whatever you're telling, you think you're in Texas, Guruji, but I'm telling you, your energy is vibrating the whole universe. Krishna is playing through you, Guruji. You're an excellent instrument. You're an excellent antenna, Guruji. And I can say, like those days we had satellites, right, Guruji? Skylab, all those things. Something like you're a unique satellite, Guruji. Krishna is. We are able to see Krishna. You're reverberating with Krishna, Guruji. I'm able to see Krishna through you. Thank you very much, Guruji. And I'm very, very happy, Guruji. The last to say, my Reverend Brother Brito, I took him to Ramakrishna Mission. Though he's a Catholic, he followed me. He said, Rama, Rama. Then he ate the food prasadam over there. He sent the first wish. And whatever we are seeing here, whatever we say, whatever Rama said, when Rama as his avatar, he never disclosed he is the Lord. The same thing Lord Jesus also emulated. Rama is an avatar, but he did not went and said everyone, oh, I'm a Lord. The same way, Guruji. So all the gurus are like, I have a feeling you are also like that, Guruji. You are a next avatar of Rama or Krishna, and you are very humble. You don't tell yourself, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji. You are avatar, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Kuldeep Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam. And I am humbled watching you, experiencing your humbleness. The day was dominated by today the discussion, some sort of a comparison between Rama and Krishna and all that. Most of the participants were discussing it that way. Today is a precious day. And I would like to request you, once you get the last question and queries end, so you please add something to this relationship, Brahma Krishna, in a concluding way. I will be eagerly waiting to listen to that. I thank you again, Guruji. If possible, you can do it. Otherwise, I
maybe
leave it
what
to you.
we can do maybe tomorrow, our next lecture, because I will have to join another call within 5 minutes, Prabhu. So we will definitely do next time, yes, Prabhu. Definitely.
No issues, no issues. I thought it is important. You can address it any day.
Yes, Prabhu.
No matter. No, that doesn't matter much. But I think that is important.
That's correct. Yes,
okay.
Definitely. We are chanting Hare Krishna mantra also. Rama is there. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Right, right. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Gayatri Sivkumar Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sorry, Guruji. Sorry for the interruption.
No.
I just want to share. I agree with what that Ram Prabhu ji told. You are the avatar of Krishna. You might be the avatar. I just want to share my view also. I also used to think like that. I often think like that because the way you express, the way you tell, the way you express without Krishna's mercy or kindness, you cannot do like that. So
I fully agree.
You
yes.
also,
Krishna's
you also think like that. We are all seeing Krishna in you. Thank you, Guruji. I just want to share. That's why I raised my hand. Sorry, Guruji. Sorry.
No problem, Mataji. No problem. It's Krishna's mercy, His costless mercy. We are sticking only to Bhagavad Gita. We are going to definitely.
You are very much dedicated. The time you come, apart from all the work you have, really great, Guruji. We all see Krishna in you. The moment he spoke like that, the moment he shared his idea, I just raised my hand. I thought like that. That's what I raised. That's why I raised my hand. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes, Krishna is with us, Mataji. Definitely, we will succeed with this knowledge, no doubt, Mataji. We will do much more service.
Somewhat he has linked all of us with you.
Exactly.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
Don't want to waste much time. Thank you.
No problem. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I spoke with all the devotees today. I don't know if I missed any devotee. So we will now listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.